had people praying on the plane. I guess it could be bad.
I'm not afraid of flying, but I've never been in a plane that had to deal with that, so I can't judge.
Honestly, I'm more afraid of the airport than I am the airplane.
I am a million times more afraid of the airports than the airplane. Being around a million people.
Trying to get from one place to the other on time, and if you're connecting flights, then you gotta make sure you catch that next one. You want at least an hour layover.
I've had people running.
Is there almost always another flight in a half hour or hour or so?
No, not always. Sometimes you can be there for a while, but
sometimes it could be 20 minutes, and you're praying to God you get dropped off at the gate that's next gate close to you, or it could be scoured.
Do they give you crap about not making the flight you're supposed to, or is it just a matter of the flight you check into is the flight you were supposed to be on? Like, say you're trying to catch a noon flight from Santa Barbara to LAX. You miss the noon flight, you have to catch the 2 o'clock flight. Do they give you crap for missing the noon flight, or do they not even give a shit until you check in?
Oh, they mind crap. Because you're getting the,
They plan for a certain number of people on the seat.
yeah. So you might sit there and say, but they'll usually go ahead on with your flight, but...
Especially if if your connecting flight was late.
Or if the last plane managed to fill up anyway, even though you weren't able to get on it, and it still filled up.
Heard of that, yeah.
Which they do. A lot of times they have people stand by.
They overbook planes on purpose because they know people are going to cancel. And if their statistics say that every time they book a plane, 7% of people cancel, they overbook by 7%. If that's one of those freak planes where everybody shows up, 7% of the people are screwed. They do it on purpose.
I've had the... I think one time I had to kind of say that, tell me bullshit, trying to get it.
They do it because almost always that many people aren't going to show up, so it's almost never going to be a problem. Sometimes you get screwed.
I've never really, not missed a plane or anything. I didn't even come together, we had to take us 3 extra hours to get her.
Sucks that you guys were already in Santa Barbara before you knew that.
Yeah.
And there was no way she could have called in the airport.
We could have called the airport before we left and maybe found that out. They might have already known before we left.
That's a smart thing to do, but I wouldn't have thought of it neither.
Yeah, we didn't think of it, because we've always been there. We never, and we didn't. It wasn't that bad. 2 hours, we went down to the pier and walked out to the pier and had a hamburger and sitting together, So.
And that gave me longer to
Because the next 2 weeks were a little hectic.
Right, just on that couch, it would be nice if we had one of those bowl things or something.
Yeah. We should get one next time.